Yeah.
This success journey belongs to a person who took a risk head on and he said, let's get it done. I want to share in this video a very important thing. We are very risk averse organization when it comes to giving the exam. This may look like a paradox because we have the highest certified PGMPs in the last 1 year, but we are very risk averse. We work hand to hand with every single student, but we make sure when they give exam, they become certified. Barros, he joined the program on 12th of February with his friend, and they joined the batch program, and he did PGMP in 50 days. 50. Yes, you heard me right. Less than 2 months, and that includes that PGMP exam got updated. He was prepared, application was submitted, but exam got updated. PMI said you need to rewrite the application. He resubmitted the application. Just understand, once the application is submitted on the previous format, 5 domains, then the application is submitted in the new domain. You have to read the standard again, exam content outline, submit the application, get feedback from PMI, resubmit the application, all those in 50 days. And he took the risk, he went for it. And I am very proud to say that, Barrows, your confidence paid off. You are among the 5,500 people in the world to become certified PGMP. And you are among the, I guess, top 20 or maximum 20 or 30 people who did PGMP in the world in the new updated standard and ECO. Very well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you,
can you
Mr. Ahmed.
share us your journey, the entire success journey, how it went, if you can, please?
Yeah. um, First of all, I would like to say to you that thank you to support since February up to now, you and Mr. Abdul during my PGMP journey. I would say Mr. Abdul, oh, every day he contacted with me. Every night he sent me texts. What did you do today? How many tests? It's well appreciate to Mr. Abdul. He just every day I would say it was interesting my study, and he said that if there is any issue, direct contact with me, and I always contact with him. So the first 1 month, February, and I started 12 February, and first 1 month I would say I just read, follow Mr. Abdul's instruction, and I just read, didn't do any tests. Even it was hard for me, especially when I was at work. I work in Iraq. I was very busy. But when I come back from work, from to my room, I start to read. And then after 1 month, I completed, and I told to Mr. Abdul, can you give me the test to deal with this test? He said, no, just double read. He gave me 1 week to double read. I read again all PGMP program. Then I start to deal with tests. And it was, I gave for myself, I identified daily 100 questions. And when I completed 100 questions, immediately I shared the result with Mr. Abdul. Every day. So I completed my test, and I decided when I was in Iraq, I decided that when I come back to my home, because some family care, domestic issues, I decided to go to the exam because I've shared my daily result with Mr. Abdul. It was around 75 and between 75 85 percentage, and I shared my result with Mr. Abdul, and then I decided I'm ready to go to the exam. And you remember it, 3 days ago we had meeting about it, and Mr. Abdul gave some instruction to complete. Then he said, "No problem, you should go. You are ready to go to the exam." The 170 questions, most of questions which well explained during the PgMP journey. Well explained. All exam question covers all exam questions covers which we learned during the PgMP journey, and all mock-up test questions roughly similarity with the exam questions. Most of them very similarity, but different essence. No, essence is similar, but different questions. If you, I would say, complete your mock exam with the result 80-85 percentage, it means you are ready to go to the exam. So yesterday, I just the last 2 days, I would say I worked very hard. And yesterday I didn't read anything, just some keywords. Mr. Abdul instructed me to read the keywords again. I just only yesterday read the keywords and then relax. Today morning I went to the exam. The exam started at 10 a.m. in Azerbaijan time. On Azerbaijan time, it took around 3 hours, 10 minutes, something like that. I completed, and I believe that most of questions I answered very well. And then I completed my. It was very strange for me because there is strategic alignment. I knew that, but the result was very low, which I shared the results, and I was afraid about the benefit management, but fortunately I got above target for the benefit management. Yes, I cleared my PgMP exam today like this.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for sharing that. I want to ask few things here. Okay. Let's talk about the time management. How did you manage time in there? How did you manage time in the exam? Right? I wanted to
Yeah.
understand that. How did you manage it?
Actually, again, I followed Mr. Abdul's instruction. He said, just read the exam questions carefully and read answers. Don't watch the time. Just make sure you answer it. Okay, you answer it correct answer. And I would say every 10 minutes, every 15 minutes, I check the time management. But I thought that I am just keeping well when it comes time management, because there were some questions, it was very hard questions. Just it took more than 2 minutes to think about it, but there were some questions within, even I would say within 30 minutes or 25, not 30 minutes, 30 seconds, 25 seconds, I completed that. When it comes time management, it was not big different. But I would say there were some questions, very hard question. It took my 2 minutes and sometimes more than 2 minutes to think about to answer to find the correct answer. But sometimes I didn't pay attention a lot for the time management, because for me it was priority to find the correct answer.
Okay. Okay, Mr.
Yeah.
Sami, please go ahead.
Because as I said, if sometimes we see after 10 minutes, after 15 minutes, just sometimes I check the time because it's 170 questions. Even I have PMP degree. I have well experience about the time management during the PMP exam.
So what I understood from Mr. Beroz, that if you were focusing on the question, then the keyword sheet that we have prepared, master sheet, that is very important. How important was it to pick the keywords and give the answer? From the question, you can pick the keywords.
Of course. For example, there were some, let's say, exit criteria, some important words, and I remember that the question was very hard, but the keywords push you the on direction that this is the answer.
Right.
Yeah, keyword.
So it means that the crux that we have prepared on the master sheet actually guides you to the correct answer.
Yes, the keywords sometimes guide you the correct answer, 100%.
Very good. And how was about the exam content outline, eco, that we have said, the highlighted sheets? Was it in the exam like that?
Every step.
Okay.
In every step, I would say, for example, each questions or each of 3 questions, you see the echo. I propose before the exam, I propose to everybody to read carefully echo before go to the exam. Yeah, because echo is very, very important. Keywords and echo is very, very important for the
exam.
Okay,
very good. And you attended our special master class in which we gave the complete overview. Then we had the master class on the highlighted eco, and then the master class last 10 days before, when we covered the complete picture. So you were watching it multiple times. I had a discussion with you. Was it helpful for the exam to have grasp the complete concept in 2 hours?
Of course, yes. And just for your info, there were some questions about the new changing.
Okay.
You remember this? There was some questions about in somewhere program roadmap changed for the program management plan. Yes, there were exactly 3 or 4 questions about this changing.
Okay. And about the new domain collaboration and the principles?
Around 3-4 questions about collaboration, something like that. Yes, I remember that.
And also the eco has been updated, the 11 tasks. So it means, I mean that all the changes that was done on 11th of March are directly impacting in the exam.
Yes. All the things that we discussed, and now they are working there, right?
Yes, Feroz?
Yeah. So I carefully check the last 2 months. I learned about program roadmap, and then it's changed program management plan. In some questions, change supersede with the program program roadmap, and three exactly. I remember three questions about the. Sometimes it's confused, but when you read carefully, I take program management plan because program roadmap is not was not effective. Was not the right answer.
But in the option there was roadmap and program management plan. Both options was there.
Yes.
Okay, so it means that if you are not equipped with the new standard, then it becomes very difficult.
Yeah, very difficult.
Very good.
But you remember you changed some questions on 300 questions,
Yes,
and you gave me, but it exactly helped me.
Okay, very good. So it means that our premium questions, the green highlighted 300 questions, that is based on the new updated eco and the change words are very, very helpful.
Yes.
Okay. Let's talk about how important for your PMP was Mr. Sami. You talked about follow-up, and I appreciate that for saying it because we were yesterday discussing, even you guys were group students, but Mr. Sami makes sure to take your hand and walk you along the line. So I really appreciated that. So PGMPs, yes, sir, I have been wired with PMP. So now let's talk about how important the coaching call for program management PGMP was. Coaching call, those question answer session that every week, 2-3 times you have. How important those were if somebody is planning to do PGMP?
Just if somebody want to get the PgMP program, definitely I will share for my network to be attended in your course, because when I compare my PMP, it was taken around 2 months, my PMP, but it was very hard for me to adapt the project management professional. But when it comes PGMP, I really appreciate you and Mr. Abdul about the coach. You get the easy way to teach. I would say easy way, very, very easy way. And even when I asked Mr. Abdul, can I read the book? He says, no need. Just follow my instruction. Despite the fact program management is hard material, but your course, Abdul's instruction was very, very easy for me to adapt the program management course. And daily basis, I spent 3 hours, including some tests to reading. Daily basis, I would say. I spent 2-3 hours within 50 days. I would say 45-49 days. Last 2 days, I worked very hard, but it's achievable if you spend 2 hours to read carefully and do your test on daily basis. You have some target. For example, I had some target within 2 months. I have to complete it. I have to complete my program management profession. Therefore, I spent 2-3 hours to read carefully, to do my daily basis 100, sometimes 180 questions. Despite the fact I worked very hard, but also it was my milestone. It was my target to complete within 2 months. Therefore, after work, I worked very hard to read and to do my test daily basis and clear my exams.
Okay.
So here the
I
most important
haven't done anything without Mr. Abdul's instruction. I just follow him instruction.
And I would like to say that he used a very good keyword of milestone. If you have the target, you follow that milestone. And how we were
Yeah.
interacting on a daily basis, I was only giving him the task what he has to do today, not the task he has to do for 1 week. So the task I gave him for 1 day, he finished it, no matter how he was tired. And then in the night, in the morning, he was saying, I have done this thing. Then I tell him the next step, next step. So that was key point in his fast tracking schedule, to tell him the target for the daily basis that was achievable and measurable. We were tracking the progress. Then we were saying, okay, whether we have to repeat this exam or we have to go to the next step. So that was
Yes.
step by step how we were tracking every day on the real time basis and to achieve our target.
Yeah, I remember I completed 300 questions and then 100, 188, 89 questions. And daily basis, I shared my result to Abdul, to Mr. Abdul. And then he said that do it again, do it again, do it again. I will give you PMP simulator. Do it again. Then at the end, he gave me PMP simulator to deal with the PMP simulator. It also,
PGMP. You are
I
also
was,
saying
sorry,
PMP.
sorry.
PGMP.
Yeah.
Mr. Sami,
PGMP,
Mr. Sami will fight with us that
sorry.
I am teaching you
Yeah,
PGMP, the senior certification. Both of you are saying PMP.
sorry. PGMP simulator, I would say, was very helpful material. In terms of time management and in terms of like you are feeling yourself, you are in the exam. PgMP simulator, I would say, it's also good material, but
And
not
also,
don't do in advance. As I
yes.
at the end, when you completed 2-3 times your tests, so your mock test, then
On
just
PDFs, then we have to go to the simulator.
yes,
This was a main target that everybody from the day one, if you start to see about the time management, you never understand the question. So what is the approach that we are following? First do the PDF, first do the PPT questions, so that you have no time bond. Just try to understand the tone of the question. Just try to look into the elimination technique and how you pick the keywords. And then later on, if you are so confident in the technical thing, then time management will be taken care by itself in the exam.
yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Sami. Thank you very much, brother. It was an honor to work with you. Even the journey was very small, but you made it worthwhile. I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of Mr. Sami, how you guys had turned it off and how you guys have worked it into that way. This is something I'm really proud, and this is the reason why we are doing this thing. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you.
Sami, for
Thank
giving
you.
the time. I know how busy you are, and still we got it recorded. And I wish you best of luck, guys. And let's keep moving forward.
Thank you very much, Beros.
Do send me Beros
Thank you,
picture.
thank you.
I'll use it as a thumbnail. Okay.
Yeah, I will send it to
Mr. Sami.
Mr.
Mr. Sami.
Sami.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, he will. Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Today I will
Thank you very
send.
much.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you,
Congratulations.
sir.
Bye.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.